Alright, we're in the finals. We won the die roll. Playing first. Keeping. Angel with Binding Mummy is kind of sweet, isn't it? Guess you can do some. That was a nice draw. Kind of a perfect draw, I'm not gonna lie. Green, blue. Exemplar. I think I'd maybe just attack here in case they have an answer for the Bone Slasher. But then, let's say they have like a cartouche and they make it a 3/3. I guess we just attack. I can Lethal Sting if I must. Although, I don't exactly know what I want to do just yet. Okay, that's cool. And they're missing a land drop too on top of that. It's pretty nice. So, probably just go for the 2-for-1, huh? Well, I guess it's a 2-for-2, isn't it? But, whatever. To me, it just makes sense. Nice. Got the land draw, but we're still just bashing away. Bashing and bashing away here. So now we play the Paramount, and we actually have lethal with the lethal sting too. Even if we neg one something, it's still enough damage. So that's pretty nice position to be in. I guess why I could have just played. Well, I don't have to show the Angel of Condemnation. I actually just should have played Angel of Condemnation, which is kind of funny. But the thing is, I guess now they won't know about it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just play Angel of Condemnation. I guess if they played two creatures, well, turns out it doesn't matter. So cool. And who knows? Maybe we don't even have to show them the lethal sting. No, we do. Okay, whatever. So we'll show you that. We'll do this. We'll neg this guy and then get in there. Oh, I revealed my hand. Well, so much for keeping Angel of Condemnation a secret, huh? There's not even a way to move that tab, huh? Interesting. So we're playing against blue-green, which I have not really had success with in almost any format. The exception maybe being Gate Crash, where there was like the evolve strategy, but I don't know. Yeah, so blue, so we don't want to defeat. Ruin Rat actually does. This seems like another match where Ruin Rat comes up, because there's going to be some fatties in there that we got to go up against, so I don't mind bringing that in. And then what did I cut last time for the Ruin Rat? I forgot already. Was it a camel? Yeah, it was the camel? The camel, and then I cut the desert, and we brought in another swamp. I'm okay with that. Let's do that again. All right. I don't really like this hand. It doesn't do anything. I think we're gonna mull. This one's better by a large margin. We'll keep that on top. Well, may have to offer the trade here. I don't want Exemplar to get out of hand. Alright. I have to accept that trade. I'm glad it worked out. Exemplar absolutely gets out of hand if you don't take care of it right in the beginning, so I'm okay with that. Alright. Doom Dissenter is not bad. Play another Stewart. We could play the Bone Slasher. I think we play the Bone Slasher. Could have played the Unraveling Mummy too, I suppose. Oh, that's alright. Alright. Three cards left in their hand. Okay, so I guess we go Steward plus Dissenter. Alright, so we go to 12. Sure. So we take 5, we go to 11. Well, that seems pretty problematic, unfortunately for us. Let's see. Well, the Punisher is not bad here. So I suppose it makes the most sense to take care of the Trampler because they both have the same amount of toughness. Although we can deal with a 4/4 easier than we can deal with a... Oh, wait. Well, let's see. Because this... And then... Or this... Huh. This doesn't have trample, this does have trample. One card left in our opponent's hand. Play the Punisher. I mean, we're playing the Punisher. But are we taking care of the Trampler or the 5/4? The 5/4 we can double block, which I kind of like more. The 4/4 we can double block, I mean. I think we actually hit the Trampler. This is strange, I know, but the problem is kind of want to block that snake and then blow up the Harrier Naga, you know? Ultimately, I think it's better for us. So we block here and blow up Naga. And that way we don't take 3 trample. And we can chump block the thing a little bit easier. That was a good draw. So now we can go mummy. We can go dubs mummy here. Just mummies for days. I want my mummy. Lock here to get another zombie. Okay, so if I smash, we can do lifelink and death touch and stuff. Active heroism is good too. That is good. So we attack with all 3. I think we actually just attack with these 2. But we get the active heroism. No, I guess we do attack with all 3, don't we? So and then do I want to act to save it? Or do I want to lifelink? Well, if I was going to act, I should have just... Okay, then I guess we just do lifelink too. Okay. I mean, double lifelink, we could do some work here. We'll see. What do they got? Oh, bummer. Okay. Yep. Nice. Well, I guess the good news is they can't save for death touch, but slightly behind on the race at the moment, aren't we? So I suppose we better try and deal with our own 2-3? Jeez. Hmm. Oh, well, that's too bad for us. Desert's Hold off the top, or double lethal sting. So, we got the outs. Let's see if we can draw them, huh? Did we just freeze, or just gonna completely lock up, huh? Cool. Alright. So, lethal sting, Desert's Hold. Binding Mummy, not quite. So we have one turn to find it. Still can. 3 answers is not bad. Bummer. Alright. Die a horrible death. Let's go to game 3. Or was that game 1? Was that game 1 or 2? I think that was game 2. So let's go to game 3 and win. How's that sound? Sound good to you? I like it. I think going to game 3 and winning sounds great. Let's do that. Alright, we'll play first. Good hand, we're going to keep. Well, guess we play the rat here and pass. Sure. Okay. Okay. Alright. Cool. So, let's bash in. And go Doom Dissenter plus Mummy and pass. Okay. So we can sting that dude. We don't even have to, though. Ooh. We probably sting it. I don't see why not. Huh. So if I attack with the mummy, we can take care of both of his guys. I think we want to keep it around, though. Which is fine. So I guess we'll lifelink. Can't actually save it with Catcher's name. But I think better that than losing our unraveling mummy. Okay. So just embalm, hollow one. Okay. And a frilled sandwell. Well, they have no cards left, so that's good. Bone Slasher's good. So let's get in with our zombie. And we'll give it lifelink. And we'll play the Bone Slasher. And we'll pass. Okay. This is actually interesting. So if I attack with these two, we might be able to get some good Catcher's name value here, but I still don't want to swing with the mummy. I think the death touch is too important. Because they might just want to block like this. Yeah, this is perfect now. Because I'm totally willing to trade my Catcher's name for this. Yeah. So we play Catcher's name. Now both their dudes die and mine don't. Granted, we don't deal as much damage, but personally I think this is good. And then we'll play the Doomed as center and we'll pass. Okay. Nice. Okay. Alright. Bummer. Well, that was a good rip. Okay. Could have been worse, I guess. Nice. Okay. Uh, hmm. So I could attack with everything. Well, we're gonna take care of this with this, so. But if I attack with everything and kill that, they take 2. Then they just need a creature. But I'm just like a zombie away from winning too, sort of. Well, I don't want to lose my binding mummy, I don't think. I mean, because the thing is, if I draw a zombie, I just sort of win. So I don't really want to lose my binding mummy to deal 2 extra damage, because then they could just get another blocker and block my 2 ground guys. But they still do have to deal with the angel. I don't know. It's tough. Okay, I guess it didn't matter. So, close match here in round 3. Got there with zombies. I still think aggro is... I know you guys probably don't want to hear it, but I think aggro is basically what this format still is. Perhaps unsurprisingly, I mean, we kind of took a look at Afflict and knew that it was going to be a nice aggressive mechanic. There's still plenty of efficiency that Hour of Devastation brought, so it's a low curve out, kill your opponent format. You certainly can get there with mid range and control. I just think it's going to be way less consistent. I don't think you want to do it, honestly. I think the removal is so versatile, and that's what a lot of people have said. This is the argument I don't understand. People go, but removal's gotten better, so wouldn't that make aggro worse? And I would say the complete opposite. Removal getting better, why would that make aggro worse? Wouldn't that make aggro better? Because now aggro gets the same plan and they get access to better removal. So the reason that aggro was so good in triple Amonkhet was you just had hyper efficiency. Now in Hour of Devastation, you have hyper efficiency plus hyper efficient versatile removal. So I don't see why mid-range or control would benefit more from versatile good removal than aggro would benefit from versatile good removal. So totally willing to hear out your argument if you disagree with me on that, but that's the way I feel. Hope you enjoyed the deck. We'll see you soon.